Hello, hi. This is like the third time I've recorded this because y'all know that like dot y'all have in y'all's rooms that like Amazon works on. Yeah, apparently I said her name and I accidentally stopped the recording. So this is like try number 3. And I don't have a script. I'm just kind of freeballing it. And I want to go over the same points, but I don't want to bore myself by doing it. But I'm gonna try my best because I love y'all. All 4 of y'all. 5, 4, 6, 9, 12. I'm gonna just keep getting higher and higher. I'm gonna just count the entire video. But I got there's some overrated bands, y'all, that Gen Z just kind of loves for some reason. Like, I mean loves. Like, dude, they love these bands, y'all. Like, example number 1. I can't show you that. Boom. Nirvana. Gen Z loves Nirvana. Gen Z loves grunge. Gen Z adores grunge. Yes, I just adjusted myself. Shh. And my guys know what I meant by that. Because no, I was not adjusting my underwear. Actually, I was technically. Anyways, I think Nirvana is it's kind of stale after I listened to it. I blasted Nevermind all of 8th grade. I'm going into freshman year. I'm going into junior year. I'm not young. I blasted all of Nevermind all throughout 8th grade. So it's all overplayed to me. So take everything I say with a bit of grain of salt. But it's just like weird. Like, it's weird listening to them. I have a friend who would bash me for listening to them in 8th grade. And now it's all he kind of listens to. And I'm like, dog? Like, more than just Travis Scott existed 2 years ago. Buddy? Evan? Yeah, I'm blasting you. Evan? He won't see this. No one will see this. Just like that other one, I'm just gonna pause halfway through and accidentally quit doing it. Doing all this on iPhone, so like, this ain't like great. What was I talking about? Nirvana. I actually don't really have much to say about this band because I don't have much good criticism I can say for the band. However, Curtis Cobain, is there a picture of him in here? Yeah, there. He's this one, right? Yeah. Kurt Cobain's like a dick. Like, I don't like Kurt Cobain. Everyone is like, oh my god, Kurt Cobain, I'm gonna suck his dick dry. That shit decomposed. 2001. This shit was gone. He was just a fucking skeleton. There ain't no dick to suck. Anyways, that's not what I was getting at. This is Cram. You're gonna hear barking throughout the video. This is her. You done? I'm recording a video, child. Okay, well, you can live with me. Anyways, what I was saying is, Kurt Cobain is kind of a huge dick. Also, I'll get to that in a minute. He's kind of, like, he wasn't a good dude. I know people know this, but they don't know it. They don't treat him like he's a bad dude. Because he made a few of their favorite songs, which don't get me wrong. My favorite frontman of all time is Jim Morrison. Alright? I'm a huge hypocrite for saying any of this stuff because I love Jim Morrison when he was a way worse person. Like, don't get me wrong, he was a much worse person and he has way fewer reasons to be an asshole. The reason he's an asshole is because he was fat when he was 9. Kurt at least had divorced parents and was homeless for a while. But I do say Kurt being young and having a daughter and still choosing to do drugs and emotionally abusing Courtney Love. It is kind of a bad move, my dude. That's why I just don't understand why everyone thinks he's just the gift from God that he is not. He's just a guy. Just a dude. He's just Ken. Anywhere else, he'd be like a 4. Honestly, because he's not that creative lyrically. He didn't do much guitar work. He couldn't play guitar. I can't either, so I don't know how to talk. But you ask any professional musician, Kurt Cobain was good, but he wasn't great. He made good songs, but I think at the end of the day, he could relate to an audience. That's why he's so popular. He's not popular because he was a tortured soul or he was a true artist. Jim Morrison is a true fucking artist. He's a goddamn poet, but he doesn't get half the recognition because he didn't write something like Teen Spirit. And plus, Nirvana's a very easy band to get into. Every band I'm going to be picking on today is a very easy band to get into. Actually, y'all probably want to see the dog. I'll let y'all see the dog. Y'all don't want to listen to me ramble. Hi there. Trying to kiss me, pervert? Freaking old women. Hanging out with Mrs. Robinson over here. Yeah, that's right. We make references to The Graduate over here, because you're a cougar, Carmen. I'm freaking Ben. I'm Benjamin. You're Mrs. Robinson. Except I've never had sex with my dog. I'm only like on chapter 2 or chapter 3 in that book, so don't spoil it for me, please. I don't know if he actually has sex with her. Point is, I ain't never done anything to this dog. Yeah, I'm gonna get off topic a lot, so get used to it. I probably have like 9 times already. I just wanted to address that. That's just kind of how I talk. Because it's not a conversation. You're not responding. You have the comments, but you're not responding. So, you know, I just talk. I get to say words. Anyways, Kurt Cobain. Kurt Cobain. Very overrated. Nirvana's overrated. It's just the way the cookie crumbles. Okay, so the other thing I wanted to mention real quick is 27 Club. I fucking hate. I went in this comment section a few months ago, and this video was AI generated, by the way. So I don't know why I got so pressed, but Brian Jones wasn't in it. Okay, it was like Hendrix, Joplin, Morrison, Cobain, Winehouse. I was about to say Winehouse. But the guy who started the club wasn't in there. Like, it wasn't 3 and there was a club. It was 4 then there was a club. And there was 5 and then 6. And then Amy Winehouse. Because we're counting Basquiat in there, okay? We count Basquiat. Okay? We love Basquiat. I had a whole presentation for him in Spanish where I pronounced his last name wrong. And she docked 20 points for that. I can't speak Spanish. I'm a white boy. Y'all, I'm from the burbs, alright? Ain't no Spanish speaking around here. I'm from Texas, but that's not born into us. I'm a gringo. I'm the whitest person you'll ever meet, son. Alright? I'll shove that in your face. I'm a white boy. White boy Carl. I don't know why I'm going on this tangent. I'm a white boy. Point is, I don't understand why everyone plays Cobain but doesn't appreciate no one else in that club except for Hendrix. The fuck? First of all, put some respect on Brian Jones. Rolling Stones, first, 5 years, 6 years? I'm not gonna say the other word. Y'all freak the fuck out. First couple of years, half decade of years, would have been dog shit without Home Skillet, alright? Keith Richards isn't that good of a guitarist. He was the rhythm guitarist, okay? I can say that. Point being, Keith is a great guitarist. He has, opinions I like about Orange Man. But, the band wouldn't have been as great without good old Brian Jones. And it's a shame he died. It's a shame all of them died, except Cobain for me. I feel like I'm of the belief that Cobain wouldn't be remembered as a legend. Didn't die. I feel like everyone else would have been remembered as a legend, okay? Hendrix, guitar fucking wizard, dude. He'd have made some crazy stuff. Like, he'd have been bigger than Eddie. He'd have been bigger than Clapton. I don't think there would have been an Eddie Van Halen if Hendrix lived. That's my that's kind of weird. I don't know how to fully explain that. I feel like Hendrix would have been too big. Like, he'd have went places. Like, he'd have made the Top Gun anthem and not Eddie. Eddie's Top Gun anthem is pretty good. I think that's who did it. I think. That's, of course, Beat It, but the Michael Jackson hype is too fresh. And I don't have enough opinions on Michael yet. I don't really like Michael Jackson. I bite my tongue now. Fine, damn. I just don't really love the guy. Everyone's like, oh my god, I'm gonna suck his dick. His body decomposed in 2016. There ain't nothing left to suck, honey. That was 10 years ago. Out my face. Anyways. I keep getting really sidetracked. But everyone else in that club would have been known as legendary. Except for, honestly... Okay. Morrison, legendary. Joplin... Okay, not everyone. Okay. I feel like a few of them are very benefited from dying young. Winehouse, half the fame around her was when she was going to die. There was a whole website, like a pretty tasteless website, that when Amy Winehouse dies, predict the website. It's a fucking dog hair in my mouth. Karen. I don't know who Karen is. She's gonna be who I'm gonna make fun of. Yeah. Karen. Crystal. You're gonna be a stripper in 20 years. Why are you watching this anyways? Crystal. It's about drugs and promiscuous sex. Crystal. Probably like 9. So you'll probably be a stripper in 5 years. Crystal. Parents give you a stripper name. Crystal. I hope I'm funny and I make a few of y'all laugh. Y'all just want to hear about music, okay? I'm sorry. Point is, I feel like a strong majority of the 27 Club is much more known for dying. The only two exceptions is Hendrix and not Cobain. I can't remember his name. I was gonna say Bowie, but like Bowie lived to like 68. He didn't die at 27. Ian Curtis got pissed that Bowie lived to his 30s, which is weird because Bowie made some of his best stuff after he was 30. But any whoosies, Jim Morrison is the only other one who I'd say didn't get more popular because he died. He just would have kept getting popular. And same thing goes for all of them, but I'm like, when I personally think of Jim Morrison, I think of Hendrix. The first thing I don't think of is death. But when I think of anyone else in that club, I think death, honestly. And that mainly goes for Cobain. I feel like Nirvana wouldn't be as popular if he died. If he didn't die. And that's a fact. Alright, you can't tell me I'm wrong about that. You know it. I know you're thinking about it, Crystal. You know that Nirvana sweatshirt you're wearing right now wouldn't be on you if Cobain didn't die at 27. If he lived to be like Novoselic' age, he would not be as known or as remembered. I spent 15 minutes just yapping about shit. Whatever, this video is gonna be an hour long. Because I still got shit I want to go over. All right, this next one is more of a genre. These next two actually are. I'm only going over 3. I can only yap for so long before it gets repetitive. I'm sorry if this is not what you expected, but I just kind of wanted to yap about stuff and make a few jokes. I'm not editing anything in this video. I'm not doing shit. I'm recording this on iPhone camera app. It's going straight up to YouTube. You can watch it. If you watch to this point, you don't enjoy it, click off. I don't care. That's what art is. And I don't fucking like your art. I'm not gonna say this video is art, but it fucking is. Bitch. It's my art, fucker. And we're about to talk about somber. You know why? You know why? I fucking like somber. Alright, I saw this clip. Alright, first of all, let me tell you something about me. I love virgin pina coladas, okay? So you have anything, if you do something related to pina coladas and I still don't fucking like you, you're doing something wrong. I love everyone, alright? But if I don't like you, that's how you know that you're doing something wrong. Point being, somber. First of all, somber's an industry plant. If you say he's not, you're coping and you think he's hot. Which, hey, I won't lie, he's a hot guy. But you're coping. You just want your favorite artist to not be an industry plant, which he is. Somber is one of the biggest industry plants. AOT. That's not the Attack on Titan. I don't watch anime. Nothing wrong with anime. I just don't like it. I don't like how it talks. I don't like how it talks. Anyways. Like, he's a huge... He came out of fucking nowhere. Which, okay. I can kind of... I was thinking about this today. Is Chaperone an industry plant? Because I kind of think she is. But then I thought about it more. I'm like, she is technically unique enough to just be found on the fly. Just like, hey, we want you. Which I get it. That could all be fake. It all could be fake. I mean, fully see the idea that she is an industry plant as well as Somber. But I think Somber's more of an industry plant because he's kind of a boring person who kind of acts like he's not. Anyway, this video of Somber making those pina coladas. He's so upbeat and energetic. Like, hey, y'all, we're gonna make pina coladas. And I'm so jazzed. But it's not like that. It's a different way. He's acting like He's acting like how I feel like his fans want him to act. Most of the fans I've seen are not young teenage girls, but they're teenage to 20-year-old teenage women. Or young women. It's primarily young, more online women. That's not a bad thing. I'm online. I'm on YouTube Shorts. But I'm online, so don't let me say anything wrong about people who are online. I'm just saying that he kind of acts like I feel like his fans want him to act. You know? Because he's just bland. I just feel like he's bland. And nothing is more bland than that music. His music is very bland. But I don't mean it sounds bland. It doesn't sound very bland. It's bland, but it gets blander, okay? And I'm not gonna... You think about this shit talk Taylor Swift. No, I fucking love Taylor Swift. That shit ain't bland. That shit means something to me. We never go out of style, bitch. Sorry. I love Taylor Swift. That was mean. I'm sorry. Yeah, I also don't want this video to get age restricted. Or not age restricted. I think it's for kids. Because I kind of want people to comment on this one and give me criticism. So I can kind of listen to it. But also ignore it like a G. But also, that's why I'm cussing so much. I'm sorry if it's annoying. I know it's pretty childish to me, for me to be cussing as much as I am. But I'm also kind of just, A, that's kind of how I talk sometimes, especially when I'm talking about something I really care about. But also, B, I don't know, I'm saying before, B, it's also just so I don't get put on YouTube Kids. Because I'm not of legal drinking age. I'm not even legal voting age in the U.S. I I can drive technically, but I don't have a license. I don't even have a permit. Venting real quick. We're talking about Somber, y'all. Somber is just like, I feel like he's bland. And all songs are about his fucking ex, dude. Write a song about something else. I'm not gonna hit my dog, y'all. So, yeah, I hope y'all know that. Come on. She's so cute. She's like an old lady. I won't hit her, I swear. She's my little stress toy. Like, I'm not gonna... No, I'm just gonna pet her. Give her a mohawk real quick. Look at your fans. Okay, whatever. All his songs are about his fucking ex. And it gets really tiring. But don't get me wrong. Most modern pop music is. Sabrina released a whole album about her ex, but it was at least kind of unique about what the shit she was talking about. All Somber's was very bland and basic. And all the songs sound the same. All the songs have the same melody. Like, you can't pick 2 Somber songs from that album, and you know the entire song. You know what everything he's gonna say. I want to make a bingo card of stuff, because I haven't listened to this album in a while. And I want to just, like, bingo card it. I'll get a fucking bingo. I'll clear the whole goddamn board. That's just how easy his shit is vocally to think about. It's basic. His music is basic. He's an industry plant, and that's fine. And I'm not gonna count and say your music is basic. A lot of shit I listen to is basic. The B-52s are pretty fucking basic, y'all. I love the B-52s though. I am a rock lobster. Ho. This is all my man hoes out there. What's up, homie? I see you be getting it in. I want to be like you someday. What was I doing? Yeah, I'm gonna say that a lot. I know I've already said that like 9 times, but Bobby Pin. Bobby Pin. You got a Bobby Pin. Yeah, my voice doesn't go high, it goes low. But I don't go high. You got a bobby pin in your hair. But Summer's is really basic. And I feel like I have to say it. Someone's gotta say it. Man has to save us. A star man has to come out of the sky. That's not how that fucking lyric goes. You already know I'm a poser, but no, I just really don't like that one song. But I love it. There's a difference between like and love. Like, I love my Converse, or my Skechers. Like, I like my Skechers, but I love my Prada backpack. Wait, but I don't love my Prada backpack? Wait, but I love my Skechers. Well, yeah, that's because you don't have a Prada backpack. I don't really like that movie now I think about it. I learned so much shit from you, evil bitch. Yeah, you know, a movie. I'm not talking about movies now. Summer's just kind of bland, y'all. That's just how I feel about him. He's bland, he's kind of basic. He's not very interesting. I'm interesting. I'm not. Just because you are a character doesn't mean you have character. And that's how we're going to transition to the next one. I want to talk about glam metal. More specifically, I want to talk about Axl Rose. Because everything I applied to Kurt Cobain about being an asshole, being a junkie, being a piece of shit, applies 10 times more to Axl Rose. Because Axl Rose is a whiny, crybaby piece of shit. We all know this. You know this. You sitting at home, Darren, sitting on your couch, watching this on your TV. You know Axl Rose is a piece of shit. But you'll still go listen to Welcome to the Jungle. I will not. Your ass won't catch me listening to any other Guns N' Roses songs. I forgot what we're talking about. That's what I call them, Appetite for Destruction songs. This other month I was tapping in on Spotify, like, I want to listen to Appetite for Destruction by NWA. I fucking love that song. I got a taste to a waste, and then he says other stuff. Not important. If I want to appreciate, I might make a video about appreciating music, but I'm too hateful, I'm too spiteful. Too performative. Are we dead? As performative males, are we dead? I gotta know. Do I gotta go back in hiding? Is it cool to be performative again? Is it still cool? Is it still a meme? Not important. Guns N' Roses. You won't catch me listening to any Guns N' Roses song that's not Live and Let Die, Mr. Brownstone, and the one with the really good music video that's like 8 minutes long. I forgot the name, and I don't want to remember it right now. November Rain. Yeah, I did want to remember it. But you won't catch me listening to any other songs besides those two, because those 3 are just, they're only good ones. Everything else is kind of basic. And Axl Rose being such a piece of shit kind of ruins it for me. That's why I don't understand why Gen Z, sensitive Gen Z, like, I'm not going to be like, oh, all Gen Z are snowballs. I wish I was born in the 80s. I'm not one of those people, no. I think you're born in the generation you're born in for a fucking reason. Your parents fucked 9 months before then, okay? And I don't wish I was born in any other generation. I wouldn't be able to thrive in the 60s. I was a teenager in the 60s. You know how much weed I'd be smoking right now? So fucking... I'd have 4 blunts in my mouth. And I'd be like... I have, like, chopsticks on each side. I was a head nerd. And there'd be peyote in one of those fucking blunts. And I'd be seeing goddamn wolves right now. Except I am seeing a goddamn wolf because she's appearing over my entire screen. Yeah, I know, Carmen. You're the star of this show. Look at her. Look at her. I'm holding her up now, but she kind of can just sit on her ass like a weasel. No, that's not nice of you. Graham, can you go bye-bye? I want to finish this. I don't want them to like me this little. I'm gonna lay you down on the bed. Deal? Y'all might see my feet. I'm sorry. Maybe I'll start a feet finder if y'all like it. Graham. Oh God, why are you like 10,000 pounds? She's like 20 pounds. And yeah, I know. I was doing fucking cable flies. Low cable flies with 25 earlier. Like, that's not a lot for me, but like, you gotta pick her up a certain way. She has a bad back. Pick her up flat like a vinyl. Let me just talk, okay? I don't really want to talk about glam, okay? Everything I have to say about glam, I already said, and I don't want to talk about it again. I don't fucking want to. I don't like glam. Glam is boring as shit. All the big songs are really good, but that's about it. Van Halen's the only good glam band. Hysteria by Def Leppard is amazing. Guns N' Roses sucks. I'm not done yet. I have one more thing I want to talk about. AC/DC. Ooh, I'm gonna ruffle some fucking feathers. Some angry ass 40. No, I would be 40. Some angry ass 90-year-old men will be in my comment section like, why would you say that about AC/DC? Actually, I have to look at something. Hold on. There it is. Album for it. It's Journey. Okay. So, as many people know, Bon Scott, the original singer for AC/DC, died in 1979. When this album, Highway to Hell, came out. I wanted to fact check myself. In 1980, near the start of the year, I think, AC/DC made their album Back in Black. He died in 79. A new album came out with a different singer. 1 fucking year, man. They took 1 year and replaced their goddamn singer. These fucks are sellouts, okay? I sound like a punk rock elitist when I say this, but AC/DC are a bunch of fucking sellouts. Okay? You can't tell me I'm wrong. 1 goddamn year to make more fucking music, and of course it's some of the most popular shit. Okay? Like, most of their big songs come from that fucking album. Shoot to Thrill, Back in Black, Hell's Bells, fucking that fourth one about She Shook Me All Night Long, that one. All of those, coincidentally, with the new vocalist. I'm not saying Bon Scott. I like his vocals way more. Let There Be Rock is their best song. And Gone Shootin'. Gone Shootin' is so good, especially in Beavis and Butthead. Do America. Gone Shootin'. Point. Let me prove my point. They're sellouts. All their songs sound the same. And their songs are really boring. And Angus Young has really big lips. Now that I'm like, damn. He got DSLs. But also, I don't think Angus Young is that good of a guitarist. And honestly, it's kind of cool that they're still touring. But it's actually really not fucking cool. Because your ass need to retire, dog. You're like 93. Like, go spend time with your grandkids. It's not saying, oh, you can't do that. I'm not going to fucking shoot him and make it to where he can't do either of those things. Like, I ain't going to do that. I'm just saying, you've done enough for music, man. You don't got to keep making more money. AC/DC is money right here, okay? This is a band driven by money, not music, not fucking morals, not fucking even sex. No, they're driven by money. They're fucking Jordan from Wolf of Wall Street. He's DiCaprio. He can be Jonah Hill. And these three fucks, they can be everyone else in the movie. I don't know anyone else's names. He can be Matthew McConaughey when he appears in that 6-minute scenes. Boom, boom, boom. I like that movie. It's a good movie. I don't like how it's blurring on my face. What do I have to say? I think they're sellouts and overrated. Outro time. Thank you for letting me ramble for 33 minutes? That's what this is gonna end up being. I'll stop it exactly at 33. If you somehow see this video and you like it, tell me, because I have much more shit I can ramble about. I have a lot of music hot takes. And I can ramble about bands I like, too. That's way more entertaining. I don't have... All my interesting shit is gone. I'm definitely... If I do this again, I'm writing a script. And I'm going to read off the script. And I'll add my own jokes in, and I'll ramble on about different shit. But I am following a script next time. Okay, peace out. Have a good evening, morning, whatever time it is. Bye-bye.